Ladies and gentlemen, #1 show in late night.
#1 show in late night. Say it with your chest.
You know what I mean?
Nothing but illustrious guests. Guests that rock your brain. Tonight, hip-hop legend.
You know what I mean?
All right? Big boy. Outkast. Come on, man. Legend in the game. Give it up for our man right here. Come on up. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, man.
How's New York treating you?
I'm good, man. I'm super fantastic, phenomenally well, perfectly whole and complete.
Yeah.
He talks the way he raps.
Yo, it's so ill, bro. This is hell.
First thing first.
Yesterday, and I was bugging, and I was like, no, we got Big Boy outside. This is crazy.
First things first, why do you have me blocked on Twitter?
Do I?
You don't even know who I am.
No.
Like,
You know what? I think you blocked me back in like 2010 or something. Like, I don't know. I probably earned it.
Niggas
know
was
what?
angry back in 2010, though.
You know what? I don't know. You know, it might be anything, if somebody says something negative about
It was that.
anything.
I said something problematic.
If it's something negative, I don't even want to see that
That's
shit.
smart. I was also poor, so I was saying mean things on Twitter.
I ain't even know. That's probably when I first got on it, like, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, you know what? When Twitter first came out, that's when like you block people. It wasn't, you weren't going back and forth with it. It's just like,
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
Nah, it's just too much. Nah, it's just too much. You know, it's positive energy only.
You were in rap before there was social media and all that. How has it changed now? Like, is it, because before, like when ATL and Southern Playalistic, there was no way for someone like me in New York to be like, yo, this is garbage.
Yo, download this MP3.
It's different, because, I mean, when you have to see somebody in person and somebody say something, you just slap the shit out of them. You know what I mean?
True.
And then that just never happens again.
Very
But now you got people that's, you know, that's in their mother's basement on the computer eating Cheetos and shit, and you just can't pay attention to it. So,
Right.
in this age, I mean, it can be good and it can be bad in the sense of you can put a song out instantly and it goes everywhere, you know what I mean? But you can also get a lawsuit by slapping the shit out of somebody.
True,
You know what I mean?
Somebody catch it on the Snapchat and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm suing Big Boy. Like, no, that's not cool, man.
A lot of people say like the game changed because it used to be like y'all would get in the studio and like, yo, we're gonna do this album.
Yeah.
And now people are just like drop one song on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
the joint go viral, and now they touring
Right.
with like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, they can do it. You know, like, you know, we just celebrated the 23-year anniversary of Southern Playalistic.
Yep.
I'm on my 12th album right now, the touring history. I'm booked to the end of the year. Like, the game is so, like, the record companies are now like marketing companies. So,
Right.
you know, if you're a young artist and you got a SoundCloud, you got a hot song, you put it out, yeah, you're gonna get booked, you're gonna go get walked through, get some money or whatever. But, you know, I'm into making full albums, you know what I mean? So that's what we do.
Yo, what was it like to be part of, because Dungeon Family is like legendary collective
Yeah.
of creative, like all over the spectrum, like singers, artists, rappers, everybody. What was it like, did y'all have like a communal space where y'all all would go and like vibe with each other and like co-create shit or?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We was in the Dungeon. It was a small house in Lakewood, Atlanta. It was maybe about 12 of us with sleeping bags, and we lived with Rico, his mother, and his 2 sisters. And it was just, you know, Outkast, Goody Mob, Cool Breeze, Wichita, the Big Rube, and it was just all day making beats and writing all day long, you know what I'm saying? Well, I had to go to school every day, and so I would catch the bus and then come back and then still do the same thing over and over again. So we just stayed on it. And I mean, I think that's what applies today. We still make music, but we just got a more lavish environment.
You still talk to all of those Cool Breeze,
Yes,
Witch Doctor?
yes. Witch
I
Doctor.
remember Cool Breeze was weird because he had his first album, there was no curses, right?
I don't know.
That stuck with me.
I don't know. Freddie Calhoun had a potty mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interscope might have.
Might have got the edited version?
Yeah. He might have got a clean version.
The whole time I was like, wow, he did a clean Christian album.
No.
I just got the wrong one.
No, Freddie Calhoun had a potty mouth.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Who's the wildest dude out of that whole clique? Like, y'all would be on tour or whatever, and it was always like, yo, where's he at? We gotta make sure he's good. Like,
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor.
He would make you switch doctors. You know what I mean? Witch Doctor would disappear, and we would have to fly him somewhere from Portland, and we might have to meet him in Arizona. Like, he would get lost. Like, he would go to the city and explore. He would put on some sandals and some Dickies and a wife beater and have a sack with him, and he would be gone.
Oh, wow.
And then it would be time for the next show. He just poof appear out of nowhere.
Backstage, like, yo, what's good?
Right there. Right there. Shout out to Witch Doctor.
Back in the day on MTV Cribs,
Yeah,
you
the
coined
legendary.
the phrase, the boom boom room.
Yeah, man.
You got one of the most legendary Cribs episodes ever, man. Like,
Yeah, nah, that's
People
hard.
with the braids.
Yeah,
Yes.
man, that's hard. So the Boom Boom is now the Den Den. The den. Like, it looks, the pole is still there, but I gave that house to my mom, and the walls are not red no more. The walls are like cream white. We eat Thanksgiving in that room right there.
Oh, wow.
So,
You put a turkey on the pole?
No. We get a long table because it's big enough to hold everybody. My nieces and nephews swing all around the pole, like ring around the road, like man, get the fuck from around the pole, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the den now, man. That's hard as hell.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Man, what are some days right there? But that's only when I had but one kid.
How many you got now?
I got 3 now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of fucking went on after that. Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, shout out to Dre. Dre live up here in New York now, actually.
Oh, where?
Yeah, man.
Tell him to come through, you know what I'm saying?
I tell him come through, hook up with him tonight. We're going to dinner tonight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the Mount Rushmore weed strains.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right, because you be on that kryptonite. We also be like to imbibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's your favorite strain? Because you know weed is crazy now. It's like they got all type of apps and shit you could...
Yeah, man. I'm partial to purple.
Okay.
So I just the newest shit I just came from LA was this shit called Twerkle. It's a mix between Trainwreck and purple, and it's the most violent. It look like the old Grimace from McDonald's, like. And I wish I could have brought some
I'm
with
scared.
me.
This is that type of shit. I'm getting excited. I'm like, hey,
I'm about to Google it like, yo.
Twerkle, Twerkle.
I was like, hey, bro, I was like, I got some backwoods outside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
That is my new favorite. Either that or Granddaddy Perp.
Listen,
But Twerkle, man.
Classic. Granddaddy Perp is
The
classic.
Outkast was one of the few groups that was socially conscious, but at the same time not really. Like they had a Cumberland Herb.
Yes.
Listen, they had a song about like, listen, do something with your life. You can't spend all day smoke. Like when you heard that, you were like, yo, damn, these things is right. Like
It's like your big brother being like, yo, you bum ass nigga, you
Yeah.
gotta get a motherfucking job.
Yeah.
You guys always walk that line, both sides. Like
Yeah.
it's very rare in rap to see that.
I think we learned it from KRS-One. You know, edutainment is good to educate as well as entertain. You know what I'm saying? So when we first started, you know, touring and doing shows, then people would come up to us and be like, hey man, that song, y'all gotta get up, get out and get something, man. I went to school and I got my degree, or I got off drugs, or I went and got custody of my kids, and then we was like, whoa, you know, we're teenagers at the time, like, this microphone is powerful. Then we started going to Europe, and then it's like, okay, you have to be a little responsible. I mean, you can sprinkle it in there, but you just got to do it in a certain way where it don't come across too preachy. You know what I mean?
Like that song, yeah, Slump, where you basically like, yo, you can't sell drugs forever.
You can't.
Yeah, you gotta do something for your kids.
Yeah, you can't, man. You gotta get your Wingstop or something. You know what I'm saying?
Franchise.
Franchise enterprise,
Yeah, for sure.
When you was coming up, what was the joint that came out that you were like, yo, we're on now? Like,
Players Ball. When Players Ball came out, and first when they did it, we signed to LaFace. They turned us down twice, but you know, and then we were about to do a deal with Polygram, and then L.A. Reid came and was like, no, we're gonna sign you. So they was like, okay, well, if y'all first single coming out on the Christmas album, we were like, man, they're trying to fuck our career before we even get started.
Christmas album?
It's like a Christmas song, right? We're like, oh man, shit. What we gonna do? We just talk about what we do on Christmas, because we just stayed in the dungeon and made music, so we talked about that. And it went #1, and then it went gold, and then it went platinum, and then after that, it was gone.
That video was ill, B. That was a vibe.
That's East Point, that's the hood, man. We came down, Puff Daddy actually directed the video. So he came down there and, you know, gave us a little bit of New York swag, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Told Dre take his shirt off and put on my chain, you know what I mean? Shoot a little pool and flex a little muscle, you know what I mean? Little things. You know?
Did he?
He did that. He did. I give him credit for that one. Yeah, he did that.
So how'd you get into the whole breeding dogs and selling prized, you know what I'm saying, pits?
Well, my granddaddy was a hunter, so he used to hunt like raccoon and deer and quail and stuff like that. And he had like these mean-ass German shepherds that would bite the shit out of all of us when we were little. So we started taking care of when they had puppies, and me and my brothers kind of loved it. So when I got, you know, some currency and a little money, we just got some dogs and flew them in from Las Vegas and California. We built our own breed, our own bloodline, Pitfall Kennels. We used to advertise in the albums and things like that. And so then we went into Frenchies and English Bulldogs, and I got a 40-acre ranch, like at the south side of Atlanta. My brother got a nice crib over there, and it's the indoor-outdoor facility. It's like the Ritz-Carlton for dogs, man. So, yeah, man. So it's like a family little thing. My brother James run that, boom. So we got a lid on the ground right now, some black tries and sables, Frenchies.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out. We got it.
What was the most over-the-top thing you've ever spent money on in your career? Like, what was the first thing you copped? You was like, yo, I don't care, I'm rich, this is reckless, but I got money now.
I think I was, I forget which album it was. It might have been after Aquemini. And then I was like just going car crazy. And so the new Escalade came out, the truck, I was like, boom, I got that shit on a Monday. Then we went to LA on a Tuesday, and my first Bentley, I saw it was like the Bentley Arnage, it had the Deion Sandler 21s. I was like, give me that, boom. So by the time I got home on Wednesday, I had like that car in the driveway. Then I went to the Benz dealership and boom, jumped me a Mercedes-Benz station wagon. And my mom was like, come on, man, what the fuck? My mom was like, man, you got a problem, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I gave the Escalade to a family member. I gave the Benz wagon to my brother for graduation, and I kept the Bentley. So I still got a couple of those shits.
And what's your favorite joint that you got right now?
Right now, I still like to drive my '64 convertible Chevrolet, the Impala. It looks like the car Ice Cube had in Boys in the Hood. I always loved that car, so it got the eyelids on it and the whole 9 yards. Everything except for the switches, because Atlanta's potholes.
Can't do that.
Yeah. I tried.
Can't be on I-85 with that?
No, heck no. You can't try that shit, man.
Speaking of Atlanta, what goes on down there when y'all get snow, bruh? Like, it's like apocalypse. Every time like an inch of snow, and it's like, yo, we shut down the phone, everything's a wrap.
No, the thing about it when it snows in Atlanta is that you better get you somebody to get snowed in with. You feel me? That's what I do. Like, when it's time for snow, I look at my wife like,
hey,
you ready?
That big boy.
Might be number 4.
Yeah, ready for that number 4, yeah. I go to the liquor store, get all kind of liquor, buy all kind of shit. I'm coming in the house with champagne. I had some 4 Locos the last time we got snowed in.
Wow.
I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. Killer Mike was like, man, that's crack in a can. I said, we drinking that shit. So me and my girl drinking 4 Locos out of wine glass. It's an all-nighter, goddamn. I like to have fun, man.
Yeah. All right, so you had the boom boom room with the pole in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got your 3 kids, you got your wife.
Yeah.
What's the most poppin' strip club in Atlanta?
Right now, I would have to say I'm partial to like the Blue Flame. That's like right there out Bankhead. I mean, it's a Blue Flame in Magic City is still classic, you know what I'm saying? But Blue Flame they show major love there, and I like, we like the thick girls, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we still go to there, and also Stilettos, which is down the street from the studio. So whenever we get a break from the studio, it's 2 minutes away. Go get a cocktail, come back. Shout out to my boy Tino. Hey. It's all good.
So have you experienced strip clubs around the nation, obviously, because you be out here?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which city got the I mean, obviously, you're probably partial to Atlanta, but I think aside from Atlanta.
Atlanta's number 1, but then you have to Miami, because I don't understand the concept of going to a strip club and they don't get butt naked.
Oh, you mean New York strip club?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Like, I mean, we don't want swimsuit models, all the wine.
You're not trying to give someone in a waist trainer money?
All that winding it up, we want us to go there so you can bust it open. We want to see pink.
You want to hit a pop.
Yeah. You know about the pop. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know about it. Okay, then. We got some players in here tonight. Yeah, if you don't hear that, yes.
Yeah.
Third, I want to hear that.
Oh, man, we got to the big boy.
This guy knows.
Nasty. If you could say one thing to Donald Trump, what would you say? You have his ear for just one sentence as he's walking by you. He's like, oh, big boy, I love the album.
Love it.
Love it.
All the players play, the gangsters ride. Love it.
Me and you, your mother, your cousin too, love it. It's all good.
I just tell him, Boomerverse is out. June 16th. Fuck with me.
What would you like your rainbow to say?
Boomerverse is out. June 16th.
Fuck with me. Big boy out. Yeah. A-Town down. What up?
I gotta unblock you too.
Yes. You got to, man. You got to. Yeah, I just realized how much it hurt. I was like, damn.
You're watching the Desus and Mero YouTube channel.
So subscribe, click the buttons, all the buttons right here. This is the real YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Gang, gang.
Squad.